Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a few weeks, but we are back with episode number 3 of our Pokemon Elite Redux playthrough, and I'm really excited. I'm going to talk about why we kind of haven't had an episode in a couple weeks and that kind of stuff in just a little bit. But first and foremost, guys, I just want to say a huge welcome. Thank you so much. A lot of you guys have been commenting. We've even seen a little bit of a kick up in subscribers, which is kind of crazy considering I've released 2 videos in the last like 6 months. But I do appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. It really means the world to me, and it's just an absolute pleasure to hang out with you guys. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, at the end of the last episode, we actually had to kind of jump fairly quickly, and that was really just because my wife was coming home and she needed a hand with the baby. But we ended up getting 2 accidentally Hydrawors. This would have been the first one, not this one. This one, not this one. So what we are going to do very quickly before we even take a peek at what we could have, we are actually just going to go ahead and slam this second one into the death box and call that just an absolute miss. That was my fault, total accident. Now we can actually take a look at our Hydrawor, which I'm really excited about. This is a cool Pokemon. Water poison type, fairly unique. I feel like you don't see too many water poison types. Maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I am, but definitely cool. So ability wise, we have ambush plus violent rush. I have no clue what that means. We have neutralizing gas. I do know what that means. That's actually really good. Generator plus charges up. I guess honestly I just don't think it matters. Because the neutralizing gas is going to completely annihilate any hope of that mattering. That's actually kind of insane. Neutralizing gas, I feel like, is really good in this game for the simple fact that there's some really insane abilities. And like, if we could just take them off the table, I am sold. All right, we are going to go. We are gonna go attack. We're going adamant, baby. All right, let's go. Moves. Let's see what we can get. So the question becomes, do we want to, what do we get by level up? Shadow Sneak is kind of interesting. Toxic Needles. Huh. Wonder if that's 10% every time or if that's just 10% period. Splash actually does something in this game. That's funny. I kind of want to choice this guy. 30% poison chance feels pretty good. The target to switch out, that's actually really good as well. Oh man, I love you. This could be really fun. And then knockoff, sure. And then we can throw a choice item on you and really get some big bang for our buck. That would be sick. Yeah. Raise the move's power. Let's go. All right. That's actually so sick. Okay, cool. Guys, that's a new Pokemon for us. I am very happy with that. Let's head over to Route 104, guys, and let's actually see what we can find here, because we do have a few encounters actually to get. Petalburg Woods also comes up, so we're going to see what we get there. That is interesting. Poison Dragon is definitely a cool typing as well. And it actually nullifies the fairy weakness. Ooh, that might actually be really good. Let's really quick. Let's look at our team. We do have a dragon type. We also have a poison type, but that is a really cool typing. Raikou is also kind of interesting. It's definitely not like incredible. Fighting poison, Sneasler is really good. Very fast, very strong attacker. I feel like though we got to go with this guy. I just kind of am curious what this can even do. I know nothing really about this Pokemon because it's just not one that I've ever really used. I don't even know how to say this name. All right. Projectile ball or bomb moves. Sound-based moves have a 50% chance to infatuate the foe. Fighting moves up speed by 1 and clear hazards. Oh, goodness. What is core form? With hits fairies with dragon moves, immune to intimidate and scare. I feel like that's not very good. I'm curious what shields. I don't think this is actually all that good, sadly. Yeah, it's not that great, is it? All right. We can go modest. I don't love this, if I'm honest. But I'm curious what moves it can get. If it can get a fighting type move, it could be a kind of interesting mon. Do you get... No. Do you get fighting type moves? You do get secret power. I think even though... Man, I really want to run you physical and you're just not a good physical mon. Oh, that's so weird. All right, Dragon Pulse is great. Sludge Bomb, awesome. I mean, you're really fast, I will say that. I kind of wonder if Electro Web is... Why? I think Electro Web might be it. It seems a little strange, I get it, but I think that's actually not too bad. And then you are just not a great defensive mon, are you? The accuracy of moves, that's not super helpful. Scope lens improves crit rates. Like, some of these are interesting. But I kind of feel myself, and this is probably more of a sign that I am not well versed in the Pokemon universe as far as like battling goes, which by the way, we have to talk about. But I think it's interesting to like play around. I just don't know all the items that are out there, all that kind of stuff. And so for me, it's a little like I go to the same items a lot of the time, but you know, I think that's fine. All right, guys, as we jump into this battle, I'm going to talk a little bit at the beginning of this episode about kind of what's been going on and all that kind of stuff. As you guys know, we kind of started back with this series for a little while. I'm going to say like a month ago. And the idea was really just, I miss recording. I miss hanging out with you guys. And so I kind of just wanted to throw something out there and have some fun with you guys. And so that's really all this is at the end of the day. However, the last couple weeks, aftermath. The last couple weeks, I have not been able to record, and that's really just down to the simple fact that there was a lot going on. So my wife, as of this week, has officially gone back to work, which is, I know, a difficult thing for her. She loves her summers. She's a teacher, if you didn't know. And so she very, very much loves her summers. And unfortunately, it had to end at some point. And unfortunately, that was very shortly. So they really did not give her a lot of time off this summer, which like is fine. It is what it is. But it just kind of sucks for her a little bit. But she is back. She's doing great, and she is kicking butt. As a quick health update, she's doing really well as well. I know some of you guys have just wished her the best, that kind of stuff, and I really do appreciate it. I know she appreciates it as well. And she's really doing a wonderful, wonderful job right now in terms of getting through what is a very difficult time. So she's really kicking butt. And as much as I know it's a stressor and like getting back to work is not always the best, I think for her, it won't be a bad thing because it is a bit of a distraction. And it just gives her, something to go do during the day, aside from just hanging out with our daughter, which I know she also loves, but I think it's good. Now, with that being said, and her being back at work and people not being home as regularly, during my lunch breaks, things like that, I actually do have a chance to sit down and record, which I haven't really had in a while. And so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited at the prospect of being able to throw out some content for you guys, even if it's not a ton. Again, I'm not going full-fledged every day again. I just will not do that. I think I burnt myself out. As fun as it was, it just was a lot. And I have a full-time job. I can't be spending that much time doing this. I should have looked at moveset. Please don't kill me. Awesome. Oh, come on. I should have looked at... Oh, sick. Okay, there was so much that's just happened. Wow, that was a lot. All right, we got through it. Anyway, and so I am excited to be able to throw at least one video out a week for you guys in this series for a little while. I'm also just kind of excited for the prospect of new Pokemon games coming out because there are a lot. Ooh, I Don't love that. That's actually really bad. Yeah, we might lose Fudge. I'm talking and not paying. Oh, just kidding. We're amazing. It doesn't matter. But there's a lot of Pokemon stuff happening right now. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the Pokemon news that's come out recently, because obviously there are a handful of things that have been released, which is really exciting. My goodness. And so we're going to talk about a little bit of that stuff now. So Legends ZA obviously coming out soon. I have every intention of playing that on the channel. I think just going to straight up be a playthrough of that game, and I'm really excited about it. I have no clue what to expect, but I think it's going to be a blast. So really stoked about that. I think it's going to be just a wonderful, wonderful time. Why do I have leftovers? Oh, wait. This is yeah. This is so weird. I don't know what it is about the Pokemon that I'm in. It like defaults to a different Pokemon, and it's not Illusion, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. Did I flinch? Seriously? I'm not quite sure what that's about, but it's fine. Let's go into Hydrawor. And so I'm really excited about Legends ZA. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. I do not have a Switch 2. I'm just going to go ahead and say. And so I fully expect there will be some, kind of silly things going on there, but still think it's going to be a blast. I'm really excited about it. On top of that, guys, honestly, what I'm more excited about right now, Champions. I know there is a lot of hype around Champions, but for really good reasons. That game, I think, is going to be a really defining moment in Pokemon right now. For a multitude of reasons, chief among which it just resets battling entirely. Like, we now have a dedicated battler that helps to build your Pokemon. I don't know what exactly. I know there's a little bit of speculation around its relationship to Pokemon Home and stuff like that. I know they have mentioned specifically that like Pokemon that you rent can't be transferred to Pokemon Home. I'm a little curious if Pokemon that you actually buy with your victory points can be, but that we'll learn as time goes on and all that kind of stuff. I think that's set for early 2026. So I'm really excited about that game. I think it's gonna be an absolute blast. And in the meantime, let's deck to nav. Look at that transition. Ooh, I do love me some Slitherwing. What? Ice and Bug, that's different. Suicune is also just ridiculous. Infernape's not bad. It's actually a normal Infernape too. We actually need to spend some points on on weird type change Pokemon. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Poison Ground. Having a ground type is actually really sick. I don't know what I want here. It might just be Slitherwing. I really like Slitherwing. It's a bug type and fighting type, so it's a hard wall when it comes to dark types. So I'm gonna do that. Let's check you out. Let's check you out. Move Pokemon. Hello, Slitherwing. That's not what I meant. I really do like Slitherwing. All right. Lowering any stats on its side raises special attack and special defense. That's interesting. Takes 50% less damage from super effective moves. That is insane. Hits ghost type Pokemon. Accuracy can't be lowered. That's really good. And it has aftermath and inflatable. That's kind of ridiculous. Attacks with fire spin on entry. That's not bad. Okay, it's definitely either Queen's Morning or Wildfire. I'm actually tempted at this stage to go Wildfire. For a couple of reasons. A, it breaks Sash. B, it traps Pokemon. I feel like that might be the answer. I really want to make this just a bulky wall. Is that crazy? And just like status steal? Is that weird? So what, we lower special attack and raise special defense? We don't really have a great wall at this stage, so I feel like this is just pretty good. Careful nature. This is going on our team, by the way. I'm honestly, as much as I really like Dreadnought, I'm going to take Dreadnought off. Only because I don't know what keeps happening with it. I don't think it's illusion, but it keeps bothering me. So we are going to go here. All right. This is really interesting. Oh, I'm so curious about this Pokemon. Excuse me. All right. Let's see what kind of moves we can do here. I kind of want to do status stuff. Rage Powder is interesting. Toxic. Yes, please. Ooh, we could sub up with this. Ooh, that could be really mean. Do we have a way? So we can go Resto Chesto, which isn't bad either. Do we have? You know what? I'm not gonna go sub. I'm realizing, like, this is not as cool as that is. I don't think this is a good submon. How much does Leech Life do? This does 80? Maybe it is a good submon. Leech Life on this is like kind of ridiculous. Oh, I'm so curious right now. Can even bulk up, but I don't think we want to. I think we need a stab fighting move, probably. Seems good. Breaking Swipe. Ooh. I do kind of like that. Oh, man, this is so interesting. Weirdly, I'm gonna go Flame Charge. Flame Charge and Leech Life. Yeah, I think that's what's Temper Flare actually, before we go too crazy here. I don't even know what that is, so lunge, that's fine. Okay. Steamroller. So it's like not priority, but kind of priority. That's interesting. All right, let's give this, I think we just give it Leftovers. I don't see why we wouldn't. That's gonna be really interesting. Okay, so we gotta fight this little dude. And then we can head out of Petalburg Woods and see how far we get today. I'm kind of curious to see how far we get. There is a point, I think I've only ever made it past the second badge. So I'm kind of just curious to see how far we get in the run in general, but I am really excited to see how far we get just in today's episode, because there's every possibility we get a decent ways in. Knockoff, there you go. That's fine. I think we have Shed Skin. Or whatever, you know. Okay. Good to know that that's there. We do have the air balloon on Reshiram, so if we need to do a hard swap there, it's fine. Do we not have Shed Skin? Maybe we do. It's just not a full percentage. All right, this thing probably has an ice type move. Let's check. Oh, it doesn't. Has Psychic Fangs, which can do nothing. Protect is fine. Yeah. We're gonna speed up through that because, oh, it's speed boost. Ooh, we are super dead. Ugh, don't love that. And Rough Skin. Yeah, Fudge, I'm sorry, dude. Ah, that kind of hurts. Let's try Slitherwing here. Let's just see what they go out to. Slitherwing was poisoned. Yes, we know. Interesting. Okay, what do you even have? Scald, Knockoff. So you are actually more special, so yeah, that's kind of fine. We're gonna sub up and just see what happens. Why not? There we go. Leftovers doing its thing. Let's Leech Life now. Let's just see how much it does. This is just kind of funny. If nothing else, this is a very cheeky Pokemon, and I love that. Okay, so this isn't the right play at all, but it's just kind of funny. I mean, yeah, we should swap. It's actually really funny though. I think we just shift into party here. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Why did I do this? I mean, it'll be fine, but this was not smart. Air balloon just means we're not going to get poisoned, which is great. 13 damage. Air balloon popped. That's fine. Okay. Whoops. I'm just going to depulse. Let's just get it. I do wish we had a good psychic mon. I feel like we just don't. Raise that special defense, and now we can... That was 100% guaranteed. I wonder why that didn't go. That's okay. I have no clue what the question of the day is, by the way, but let me know. What's a good question of the day? What's your favorite baddie team? I'm an OG. I do love Team Rocket. I gotta be honest. I really like Team Rocket. They're a little silly. I think that's great. Oh, we have to deposit fudge. This hurts. I really like Yveltal. So this actually does kind of hurt, but it is what it is. So sorry, Fudge. It was an absolute pleasure to have you on the team, though. We'll take Dreadnought back out. All right. Who do we have up first? Yeah, Restroom's fine. I'm also trying to think, though, like Team Galactic is kind of sick. Team Skull was like weirdly kind of cool in a silly way. What else? I mean, Team Aqua and Team Magma were kind of cool. I liked the dueling teams, if that makes sense, because this was kind of the first instance of that, if I'm not mistaken. Hope I'm not incorrect in saying that. But like, it's just not, it's cool, but it's not like incredible. Wow, you just do not take hits, dog. I'm gonna try this. Please don't be EV lighted. Okay, sick. Ugh, Charge-a-Bug. Bad memories, bad memories. Let's see what... Thunderbolt, Soil Drain, Sticky Web, and Bug Buzz. I'm gonna try Slitherwing here, actually. But yeah, I think Team Rocket is probably my favorite. I know that's a little lame, but it's Team Rocket, dude. I can't hate on him. This is not ideal. That did a lot more damage than I thought. Why did it do so much? I'm gonna Leech Life. T-Bolt does kill, assuming... All right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna risk the biscuit, guys. Yes. Oh, we got Parad. Oh no. All right, now we just have to swap. Yeah, we'll shift into India here. See, this is what's weird. It's not gonna come out as India. I guess it has a, I need to check. I need to check. Feels like it shouldn't, but that did so much. Are we faster? You're so slow. Yeah. Why are you so slow? I mean, we don't have a good option here, guys. Our team is not well set up for Charge-a-Bugs still. This will kill it. Or it should, almost. All right, are we faster? Thank goodness. All right, let's just Night Slash. Goodness gracious. That's a guaranteed KO. Yeah, let's take it. Of course you have a focus sash. Focus sash. Sizzlipede. Ugh. So the only trick is that I don't know if it has... let's go Hydrawor. Toxic Spill disappears, that's fine. I'm just trying really hard not to lose a mon. Ooh, excuse me. Because I don't want to be overly negligent. You know what I mean? Everything is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed on them, and it outspeeds. So we're gonna knock off. Okay. Cascoon. So we are locked in. Rocky Helmet goes away. That's fine. Knock off again, and there we go. All right. Wow. Kind of a scary battle, if I'm honest. That was a little not great. All right, cool. So let's head this way. There is a double battle coming up, which is gonna present some other challenges, but I think we should be okay. If I'm not mistaken, it's mostly a grass type thing, so I'm not like that worried about it, but just something to keep in mind. Let's flamethrower. It's gonna curse. That's fine. We're gonna flamethrower again. I'm speeding up a little bit through these because some of these are fairly easy Pokemon to take down. Not all of them, of course. Intro Sand Attack. Love that. That's so fast. Wow. All right. Munchlax. Ooh, I don't love that. High horsepower is a KO. Do we outspeed? We definitely outspeed. I'm gonna roost up. Wow, that did a lot. The only trick I have, so none of those are gonna kill. Let's actually go Hydrawor here. Neutralizing gas. Oh, golly, that thing hits like a truck. I'm gonna do the knockoff play. Okay, so we did unfortunately lose Hydrawor. I think we were going to regardless, if I'm honest. It looters. Holy crap, dude, this is a problem. Because its defense is insane. Are we fast? Yeah, we're super fast. And we have secret power. I think this is the move. How does that do? What? We're gonna depulse. That's all we can do. Oh my gosh, that was kind of insane. Good. So we definitely outspeed. None of these are gonna kill. Of course, that would be crazy. Let's go Thomas. This might be a mistake, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Psychic. Okay, that was actually sick. All right. So you really don't have anything too crazy for us. I'm gonna knock off. You definitely have the Eviolite. Great. So good news is toxic waste should eventually take this thing out. I should have. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Okay, guys, doing great. Oh, that hurts. All right. I am 100% roosting. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Now we are in a relatively safe place. We might kill. We don't, but that's fine. Guaranteed. Let's just do it. All right. Oh, this game is so hard. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So we lost what? 2 Pokemon? Definitely lost you. And I think we lost Thomas too, right? That's not great. All right, we're doing awesome. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. And hey, if we lose, we lose. We may do a different challenge after this. We'll see. Regardless, guys, this game is really fun. And so I'm just enjoying playing it, but it is a tough game. So I kind of want to Calm Mind. It does have the Ice Beam, but we're fire. So this is the Moon Blast. It's actually a little scary. Do we think we live? Are you faster? You're so fast. Why are you so fast? I'm gonna roost. We're gonna try it. Yeah, dude. It worked. We're gonna Calm Mind again. Our special defense is insane at the moment, which is pretty sick. Doesn't it... There we go, info. So our special defense is all the way up. Our special attack is not, but that's fine. I'm gonna roost up one more time. Fantastic. And now I am just gonna... Immune. You are part fairy. I didn't even know that. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll just flamethrower. And then, yeah, this will definitely take it out. Our special defense is insane, so like, not really concerned about that. We'll depulse. Should be fine. Okay, it did give us a, we're down to 5. I'm gonna calm mind again. I'm gonna do it one more time. Love it. 78. Yeah, we'll depulse. Got it. Ah, frostbite. That's actually really annoying. Okay, but we actually are fine. Cool. Woo, that was a lot. All right. We need to determine what we're gonna do here. So I think the game plan is gonna be, yeah, I think we're actually just gonna lead these two. Slitherwing and Party. We do need to nickname some Pokemon, but we just haven't been able to yet because we do have to, for those of you who don't know, we have to do that at a Pokemon Center, so it's just not been available to us yet without backtracking. And I'm not stressing about doing that too quickly, so Wildfire goes onto the Cottony and almost takes it out. That's actually huge. Cotton down. Speed fill. Okay. Definitely annoying. What is the turn order going to be here? So Cottony is first, and then it's going to be Reshiram. Awesome. I'm going to 100% take out Petalil, and I'm going to sub up here. It's going to Tailwind. Okay. Definitely some good speed control here. There's the sunny day. That's actually kind of fine. Flamethrower should just one-shot this and not be a problem unless it has a focus sash. It does not. That's good. And then Slitherwing's going to get a free sub up here. And now all of a sudden, I feel pretty strong about our position. Now, I don't love that the Cotton Down is a thing because that's definitely going to hinder us quite a bit here, but we should be okay. That's not what I meant. All right, let's go here. I'm gonna flame charge here, actually. So it's gonna end up basically neutralizing the speed loss, I believe, which is like fine. Air balloon pops, that's fine. Super effective. Sleep powder, wow, okay. You got it. Did we break through sleep? Or I wonder if it doesn't work with the sub up. That's interesting. All right. Feeling relatively good about this. Kind of want to leech life. Let's go back. Reshiram, let's go here. Let's leech life here. Ooh, I got something in my eye. Sub took it. Okay, so the sub is going to disappear. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. There's a play rough. That's going to hurt. Just kidding. Because we are awesome. And these Pokemon are not as strong as I thought. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. So I think after this battle, the goal is simply to fill back out the team. And then we'll kind of see where we're at as far as how far we want to get. Leftovers was disabled. What? Woo. All right. I mean, look at where we're at, though. If you look at this from a perspective of, man, that does like nothing. Are you poison type? Hold on. What type are you? Pure grass. I'm actually going to toxic you because you're going to get annoying. Never mind. You're dead. It's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, we kind of nailed that. Oh, there is one more battle. All right. All the battles. It's good. Let's get it. I'm going to flamethrower. Love it. Drillbur, guaranteed. Let's go. I am like somewhat trying to rush through the battles only because I kind of just want to hit. I'd love to do the gym leader this episode, but I don't think we're going to quite get there. What we could always do is get prepped for the gym leader in today's episode, and then next time kind of jump into it. But we'll kind of see. Yeah, so you could just straight up buy Pokemon, which like is kind of cool. You can buy Corm. We'll buy Piplup. We'll buy Chimchar. We'll buy Turtwig because I like all of those. I don't really care about some of these other ones. We'll buy you because why not? All right. Honestly, guys, it's just extra options, so I'm gonna take it. Let's head to the Pokemon Center. And really what we're gonna do at this point, I don't think there's anything we can dex snap here. Oh, there is. Oh, what? Oh, there's a Kyurem. The only trick is like we're kind of running high on dragon types, but like it's kind of just the best option. Ground Rock is interesting. Q-Font's actually pretty cool, but it's not gonna evolve for a while. I mean, Melton is kind of sick. Yeah, we're just gonna take you. You're just a good Pokemon. Let's see if we can get, I don't think we can dex nav here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can. That's fine. We can dex nav in here if I'm not mistaken though. Yes. Ooh, Rock Fire. A Dark Fairy type. I would love a Dark Fairy type. That's actually sick. I actually really like Hydrawor too. Rock Fire is actually very unique. It's quad weak to water though, which is pretty rough. We're gonna take Mesprit here. We're gonna get all the encounters and then we're gonna go build the team. Like we're not gonna do everything at once here. All right, Route 116, I believe. Oh, Kyogre, Mamoswine, Hydreigon, Growlithe. That's fire grass type. That's kind of sick. Oh my gosh. These are some really good Pokemon. Weirdly, Tangrowth is kind of sick. I actually think it's Mamoswine. It gives us a ground type. It also gives us a dragon type check, which I think is good. All right, let's head to the Pokemon Center because I also do want to nickname all these Pokemon as well. All right, let's just see where we're at. Let's move some Pokemon around. All right. So I'm not going to worry too much about the Pokemon we just bought because I'm not that concerned about them at the moment. Scrappy and Mold Breaker is guaranteed. Deals 10% more damage for each repeated move use. That's really good. And it has Solid Rock. Dang, that's so good. Just after using a Mega Launcher move. Okay. Frisk might be just the best. And I think that's fine. More damage to dark types. Look at this Mesprit. It looks so sad. Armor Tail. Okay, protection from priority moves is actually really good. Raises. Oh, it has speed boost. Oh my gosh. Don't like Ill Will. Yeah, I mean, that's just fine. Monster Hunter. Can't be damaged by ally attacks. Okay. Immune to all status moves. Oh my goodness. If hit, summons a sandstorm. That's not that great, but doubles all stat changes to this Pokemon is insane. If hit by a fire or flying type move. Okay, boost the power of water type moves. So that's actually a really good Pokemon. All right. We're definitely gonna need to throw some friends on the squad here, and it might honestly be all of them based on what we currently have. So now we actually have a solid amount of like dragon checks. I feel like our team diversity needs to be better. But also I just really like these Pokemon, so. All right, let's check out Mamoswine real quick. What do we want from you? I feel like you just need to be a wall. Is that silly? Nope, wrong. I don't think that's too silly. So we can minus special attack and then really kind of go anywhere we want with it. Sure, make a bit of a defensive wall. You know, honestly, what we could do, so instead of this, let's go here, and then we'll throw a little bit into attack. And we're just gonna make this a huge monstery wall. What abilities did you have? I do want to remember. Okay. Frisk Air Scrappy takes less damage. Okay, great. So definitely want to run this physical. Stealth Rock is great. Wide Guard's actually kind of interesting. Shot the foe. Okay. Jagged Fangs. We could do Roar, actually. Roar. Dang it. I hate that. The foe is made to switch out with an out. Okay, so that's forcing it. That's actually really cool. Let's fall into the foe. Okay. I mean, Earthquake is real good. So Ice Shard. So that's priority as well. Okay. I kind of like that. I think we just give it leftovers. I don't see why not. And then we'll take a look at the other two. Guys, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back, and then we're going to finish out this team. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to use the restroom. I've had quite a bit of coffee this morning. All right. Let's see what we got. So deals more damage, so it raises speed by 1 stage. This might be a Protect Mon, actually. God, you're so wickedly strong too. I love that so much. Let's see, deals 2 dark types. Okay. I wish I knew what all of these abilities did, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. So we can run this however we want, which is ridiculous. So with speed boost, we're gonna be able to do some crazy stuff. I tell you what, let's actually, before we do this one, let's look at moves. So I feel like that might actually be better. We can nasty plot. Ooh, that's actually kind of sick. I do like that. Protect nasty plot goes kind of hard. So with that, we're gonna run special. So I think, let's see, Dazzling Gleam, hitting all foes. That's actually really good. Oh, Draining Kiss is actually really strong. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go stab on these, and kind of call that one a day. But that actually really informs how we build this, I think. So that's actually huge. Okay, so I think with that, we can go pretty safely, go modest. We're gonna up this, and I kind of just want to up speed now, just to get it kind of on a safer level. And then that way we can kind of push further, like kind of do a lot with it later. All right, items. Let's see. Black Sludge. No. What do we put on you? This is where I'm not 100% sure what the right thing to do is, but I kind of want to do Shell Bell. Is that weird? I don't know. We're gonna do it. Again, guys, this is where my lack of knowledge is gonna show a little bit, and like, that's fine. It is what it is. I can't help it. All right, so kind of again, I want to see what moves we can throw on this before we do too much. So this is gonna double stat changes. Which is frankly just stupid. And it might be that we just go physical Is that crazy? I don't think that's crazy. That's not what I meant. So if we go physical, we can bulk up. For sure. So it's gonna double that stat boost. That's insane. That's so good. Do we want to roost? Maybe. Ice Fang, Strong Jaw boost, not super helpful. Let's see, physical, keen boost. Okay. Lowering the attack stat is not bad, but I think we just want to go damage output here. You know what? Let's not go physical. Let's go, yeah, let's go special. It's harder to find a good ice move that is physical aside from Ice Fang, but I think I'd rather have this. Yeah, that just seems pretty solid. All right, so we can go modest again. Definitely going there. Let's get speed in there. And then we'll go HP. Yep. Items. Let's give you... I kind of want to give you Never Melt Ice because you're kind of our Dragon Breaker. We're just going to do that. I don't even know if that's good, guys. I'm not super well versed on that end. Before we go too crazy, let's also, and sorry if that's moving the screen around. That's not what I want. Rate a nickname. Let's give some nicknames out here, guys. All right. So, Slitherwing, let's go with you first. We are gonna name you Bingus. This is for Dangle Me Bingus. I love that. Who just said a couple days ago, actually, on the Soul Silver randomizer we did a while back, they actually beat the Elite Four with only 4 Mons, a Lugia, a Feraligatr, a Gyarados, and an Electrode. That's a pretty sick lineup, though. Let's go with Mesprit. We are going to nickname you Lemon. And this is for Lemon623, who was very kind. They actually watched the Shiny Hunt guide for Scyther in Pokemon Scarlet. Scarlet and Violet, technically. And they just said, thank you, good sir. Happy to help my friend. I only did like two of those shiny hunting guides, but I actually think they were really helpful for people. And so I'm really happy that that somebody was able to get something out of them. Just over this channel and decided to come back since says he knows like to be a less common thing. Hope you're doing good. Thank you. MB Codes. We're gonna go codes for you. So MB Codes is a longtime subscriber of the channel, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, I know I hate that we're not going to be doing more stuff, but at least we're here. And that's all that matters. It's really good to be here, honestly. And so I'm just stoked to have some fun with you guys, to be honest. All right. I think we're going to redo some of the team at some point along the way. Probably before the gym, but for right now, I am gonna run over this way. We technically have one more encounter we can get, and so we're gonna see how far we get. We're gonna try and rush through a little bit, just so we can kind of keep this right at an hour, if possible, and we'll just see what happens. It'll be great. Do you have anything? Protect, quick attack. I'm gonna roost. Haha. Oh. All right, we're gonna flamethrower. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. That's really not good. This is where having the ghost type was super helpful. All right, let's go Mamoswine because you are our physical wall. If I'm not mistaken, I hope I didn't just mess that up. Golly, dude. That's insane. And it's so fast. This might actually be a problem for us, huh? This might be a big problem for us. Let's shift here. We might just die to eradicate. Crap. Guys, I don't think we can beat this thing. I really don't think we can beat this thing. Yeah, it's just gonna one-shot everything. Are we seriously gonna lose right now? After all this! There's nothing we can do. It's just gonna Hyper Fang everything. It outspeeds everything. I can Ice Shard it. Yeah, we lose. That is insane. Are you serious? Come on, dude. After all that. What? Guys, I think we are going to call this game a loss. I hate that. Oh, come on. That Raticate just destroyed us. We lost all of our Pokemon. That's insane. This is the game, guys. Like, this is why this game is so, it's a wonderful game. It's so difficult though. I can't believe that. I think what we're gonna do, truthfully, is call this game done for now. As much as I want to get through this game, I know I'm gonna be fighting up against a wall a lot. And so I think for the time being, I'm going to let it be and call this game a loss, despite it being really, really fun. I highly encourage you guys to go check it out. But it is what it is. I can't believe that happened. But I think what we'll do is maybe start just kind of an easy, chill Nuzlocke or something along those lines for a little bit. And then hopefully be able to jump into Legends ZA at the end of that. And I think that's going to be a really good time. So I really do encourage you guys, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Make sure you're subscribed if you are not already. And of course, like the video to see more. If you've got any suggestions for any games that you would like to see as far as Nuzlocks go, or if you'd like to see more competitive stuff, like some of the battles that we did prior to me kind of taking a big hiatus, let me know. The random team thing was really fun. I enjoyed those a lot. And so I'm happy to do those again as well. But thank you guys again. I really do appreciate it. It's good to be back. Hopefully we can get some more steady content on the channel over the next few weeks and then stick with it for a bit. So I love you guys. I'll see you again very soon.